All right, so let's shift gears. So let's talk about a story that we've covered for quite some time here, and it's really sort of the uh, fallout and what has come of the big beautiful bill legislation.
Sure.
And so we talked about it. Food pantries across not only our area but the country continue to work. I mean, overtime. They are working
I
hard.
feel like we've even started to see sort of this kind of thing since the pandemic too.
Yeah.
The pandemic took a toll on a lot of these
Pandemic,
organizations.
it's been one thing after another. The cost of groceries are up, so it's just a lot at play. These pantries are working to fill the gap. And as I mentioned, the USDA cutting back when it comes to food pantries, and we've been covering these impacts. One of our reporters who's been covering these impacts, Anna King, live in Chester County. Anna, I remember one of your stories was back in June in Charlotte, the nonprofit. This time you're in Chester County.
Yeah.
Tell us where you are and what are they facing?
Yeah, I'm here at the Fort Lawn Community Center, and staff here told me this transition has been tough on them. They told me the pantries here are seeing less food on the shelves, which means there's less food going out to families because they are still trying to serve the same number of people here, but the need just has not changed. So like you said, a big part of that is because of USDA cuts, so that means less food making its way here to the shelves. But leaders here did tell me luckily they are about to get access to a new grant, a $750 grant here, or $750,000 grant here that will bring more resources to this area. It's from the Duke Endowment, and that funding will go to help grow programs like the Fort Lawn Food Share, the Chester County Community Garden, and FAN, which is Faith, Activity, and Nutrition. So just all of these programs will hopefully provide another avenue for folks here to get food, those folks who need it most.
And I know you mentioned in the meeting about it being back to school. Kids there are back to school in most of, if not all of South Carolina. How are they adjusting with families and kids going back to school?
Oh, well, they mentioned that with the kids going back to school, that gives those kids more access to food because they're getting that food in the schools. But right now, who they really serve are those residents who are 65 and older and cannot work and do not have access to fresh food. So they come here, but they also mentioned that they also serve the working class, people who if anything were to go bad, as for example, a tire popped on their car, they would have to decide between getting food or fixing that tire. So that's who they're really serving here, and that's who they're trying to help out the most here.
All right, Anna King live there in Chester County, South Carolina, showing us a need there. She'll be on at 4, live at 4. You can catch her story at 6:15. Anna, thank you for your time.